Hello, yes, it's me, Lizzie B, and you know what? I've been making way too many projects and presentations for class, so I think it's high time I do one just for me. Let's do some appreciating. I have my scale earrings on. This is Why Eric is a Superior Disney Prince, a PowerPoint presentation. Exhibit A, for why Eric is a superior Disney Prince. His actions, because they speak louder than words. The man can play the recorder. No, it's not a flute. Yes, he throws it in the ocean, but it's as a symbol of letting go of a girl that's out of his reach because he's fallen in love with one right in front of him because he's wonderfully dramatic like that. Also, anytime someone has a musical talent is a perk. Next off, he is visibly uncomfortable with the birthday gift that's just a stern-looking statue of himself. I mean, that's a weird gift, right? Where are you going to put it? In your room? Your throne room? So your subjects can think that that's all you want to spend their taxes on? We love a humble king. Or prince, rather. But he was raised right. So he doesn't say that outright. He was not raised to be rude. He just doesn't flat out lie. He says, that's really something. Because, it is. And that's what I call tact. Next action. He literally runs into fire to save his dog. What kind of wholesome, heroic shit is this? Max is his best friend. If you find a man who unconditionally loves and takes care of a creature he doesn't have to, keep him, because that shows loyalty and kindness and humanity. Not to mention, Max is kind of scruffy, shaggy, so he's not the ideal royal dog, but Eric still takes him everywhere, because who cares what other people think when you got a sweet, fluffy mop dog for a best friend by your side all the time. Next off, he helps a strange girl that he found on the beach. It's established that he knows she can't speak, so he knows that she's not the girl he's after. Therefore, he's not doing this to get in her pants. He's just doing it out of pure goodness. Also, he invites her to stay at his castle for as long as she needs. He feeds her fancy crab food. They definitely are going to have a conversation about not eating fish when they're married, but that's fine. And he personally shows her around the kingdom. Such a gentleman. Next up, some people would put flaws in this next section, but where are they? I don't see any. A criticism is that some might say he's a little boring, or even dumb, a little oblivious. And I mean, he doesn't have a song. He's kept from going after Ariel because he's put under Ursula's spell or whatever. But I would argue that his lack of agency in that part of the movie is made up for by the fact that he stabs Ursula in the tum-tum with his ship. Take that, Octobitch. I like that the agency between the two romantic leads is actually kind of balanced. Like Ariel chooses Eric when she makes a deal with Ursula, and Eric chooses Ariel when he deals the finishing blow. It's also kind of clever that he uses his ship as his weapon since it's the thing he obviously feels most comfortable on. And a little off topic of Eric, but I also love that the ship he uses is the one from the beginning of the movie, so it appropriately sets up the confrontation as well as connects it to Ariel's love of humans. Next reason as to why Eric is a superior Disney Prince, his words, along with percussion, strings, and winds. First quote, salty sea air, wind blowing in your face, this is the life. Because it's just obvious that the man loves the ocean and some spontaneous sea living. It also establishes a great connection to Ariel. I think it's really cute that he's a land prince who loves the ocean, and she's an underwater princess who loves the land. Next quote, you're not so sore because I didn't fall for the Princess of Flower Haven. Believe me, when I find her, I'll know. You know the quote. This not only demonstrates that he wants to marry for love, which is obviously admirable, it also suggests that he likes to follow his instincts. He's sure of himself, he's impulsive, sort of like a certain mermaid we know. Also, the man literally called forth lightning from the sky with his very words. We are not worthy of his power. Okay, I'm kind of kidding, but I still love that moment. Next up, I lost her once, I'm not going to lose her again. I would just like to point out that the man says this while being faced with like a 90-foot sea witch he's never known before and is about to attack him. The devotion. We do not deserve him. Next up, his looks. They aren't everything, but they sure are nice. Am I right? He has black hair, blue eyes, and dimples. Name a better combination? You can't. Also, he has the same, like, bang floof as Ariel does, which is mostly just important to me because it gives the movie a unified style, and that's pretty great. He can also rock casual wear, formal wear, and outerwear with that fabulous cape. I wish I had that kind of versatility. Also, look how he holds both her hands in his. That's so cute. Sorry. In conclusion, you know that it's true because it's in a scientific chart. Your fave has nothing on the superior Eric because of his heroism, humility, talent, and looks. Perfect proportion of each. So please let 2021 be the year that we stop sleeping on my boy Eric. I'm Lizzie B, and I approve this message.